We're Anna and Ryan, and these are our two rescue mutts, Nova and Juniper. And this is Beluga, our shuttle bus camper that we travel in and live in part-time when we're not based out of our off-grid house in Colorado. Good morning! We've just woken up here at Raven Bear Ranch in this adorable little tiny house that sits on a 10-acre retreat with goats and horses, geese. We woke up here this morning in the loft on the most comfortable bed. Felt like sleeping on a cloud. And then all the windows around the loft and just the light soaking in was just such a great way to wake up. We're just getting ready to walk around the grounds and try and introduce the dogs to the horses on leash. Hopefully that goes well. Then we're gonna go and try and find those goats. So they actually left us carrots and apples for the horses and champagne for us, which is just the sweetest thing. There were so many nice little touches like that when we arrived. They left out dog treats, dog toys, and little name tags for the toys that said Nova and Juniper, and there was a little welcome sign that said Anna and Ryan, and even a card. Those little touches just make it so special and welcoming, and I mean, if I had to describe this place in one word, I would really say just magical. The dogs love it. It's so dog friendly. So we're just gonna take you around the grounds first, and then we'll give you a little tour of the tiny house. And this is available for anyone to come and stay in. It's on Airbnb. We'll put a link for the Airbnb in the description. Any initial thoughts about this place? Like, what were your first thoughts when we got here?
Just really peaceful. Just the sounds of the birds and then the geese, and yeah, just things like that drown out like background noise and put you in this setting is I like.
I'm really excited to go now, explore and pet those goats. What about you?
I am.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready? Okay, so we'll take you along. Come with us. Okay. Got the carrots. Volunteered on an organic farm in Montana that had goats, and one of my duties during my time there was just to feed them and let them in and out of their gates, because the male and females had to be separated, so just switching them out every day. And I just really loved spending time with them. They're really intelligent, actually. They can learn their names and come to them. I mean, it looks cute from afar, you know, but when you're in it, it just feels, I don't know, I feel like I've like walked into a little park in England or something. They do a really good job of just like welcoming you into the space, and there's just so many little sitting areas, and
It's just like all the little art that they have like scattered throughout.
And love is what has brought us here. With the courage to come near.
you enjoying yourself?
I am. This place is great.
Chase away our pride and our fear. With the light to carry, with the light to carry on. 2, 3, 4. And love is what has brought us here. With the courage to come near. Chase away our pride and our fear. With the light.
You know when people say, you know, when you're a kid and like your animal passes away or your dog passes away typically, and your parents say that they went to go live on a farm, this is like, I feel like what I envisioned as a kid of that farm that, you know, all those dogs that disappeared went to go live on. Did you have a nice nap?
I can see a dark clouds fade away. I can see a dark clouds fade away. I left your head up so high. Left your head up so high. I can see a dark clouds fade away. I can see a dark clouds fade away, darling. 'Cause love is what has brought us here. With the courage to come.
So this is the tiny house at Raven Bear Ranch, and they've just done such an incredible job with this little zen garden here in the bathtub that actually works and has hot water, so we're definitely going to be taking a bath after this. But I just wanted to take you inside, give you a little tour of the place. It's really cool. Come on. This is the front porch.
With the light to carry on. Chase away our pride and our fear.
We sat out here this morning and had our coffee and our breakfast. It was really nice. The dogs have been just hanging out here when they're not running around out with the other horses and the dog. There's a neighbor dog that we've been hanging out with. But one of our favorite things that we just noticed about this is these railings are actually just rebar. And there's just so many little touches like that that just make this place really unique and just like clever and creative. All the wheels they've got. There's a fire pit where we're definitely gonna sit outside and enjoy our dinner tonight. And they've just got the nice ambience lighting out here. We read in the story, the welcome book, that this all the corrugated metal, they actually acid washed to give it that old look, and I think it makes it like a million times better. It's a really nice touch. Let's go inside. Got the kitchen when you first walk in. Really decent size. I mean, pretty decent size stove. I feel like this is the size we have at our house. I think it might be like a 24-inch. And then you've got your oven too. And I feel like to be able to fit something like this, a 4-burner and an oven in a tiny house, is like a pretty big achievement. And a decent sized fridge and freezer as well. Got a microwave. They've done a really good job of fitting just your basic kitchen stuff in here. Pretty big, deep sink. They left us a bunch of snacks and candy. These are real lemons. They've done the stairs here, so there's storage inside of them, which is really cool. Then you've got the living room, and these both recline. And they've got 2 TV trays instead of a table, which I think is a really nice space-saving option. And they've got a TV here and a couple of good DVD selection in case their guests want to watch some TV. But honestly, there's just so much relaxing to do and wandering to do around the grounds that I don't really know why anyone would want to watch TV. They've got this really nice music playing when you come in, which I think just is like the cherry on top of the ambiance that they've created here. A lot of different storage, like all over the place. The tall cabinets. And they've got like everything you need: coffee maker, cups, plates, glasses, mugs. Full-size normal flush toilet here. Really cute touches. They did this really adorable welcome sign with our names on it. Got the sink, and then pretty decent sized shower with a rain shower head. They even put a bathroom guest book in here, which I just think is the cutest idea. This table here was from the show Survivor. They've done the pretty decent sized stairs, a little steep, but the dogs have made it up here no problem. They've got a railing here for safety and a lot of windows right at eye level when you're coming up the stairs. So you've got a huge bed, 2 windows on both sides at eye level, which was awesome when we woke up this morning, and the dogs can look out. Plenty of room up here for 2 people and 2 dogs. I think this is a California king, but it's at least a king because we have a queen at home, and this thing is huge. Just a really cozy loft up here. I think they did a great job with how they managed to fit this tall of a loft in, and yet the ceiling in the living room beneath this doesn't feel claustrophobic or anything. Okay, now let's go check out the hanging out loft on the other side. Some art. Oh, I really just love these lights, the light fixtures that they chose for the place. But it's really cozy. Again, you have plenty of room for your head. I really like how many windows they put in this tiny house. It just brightens the whole place up, makes it seem a lot bigger. And they have a huge selection of books in this little bookshelf. underneath the second loft. Yep. Even Ryan has space for his head up there. I really like how they did these light walls too, and the dark ceiling.
Yeah.
And the dark
cabinets.
Yeah. Just the floors. I love that like kind of gray driftwood color. They kind of did a similar color on the wall in this living room. And then the wood beams here in the ceiling. These dogs are out. So that's the tiny house. And now we're gonna go enjoy some more of the amenities like that bathtub. And then probably dinner and a nice little fire on the propane fire pit out on the deck.
Growing restless in the way, searching for a brighter day.
Oh my gosh, it's luxurious.
Leaving yesterday behind. Oh, looking forward into.
Okay, it's been decided. We're gonna install an outdoor bathtub at home.
A world brand new. The sky is blue and I'm with you. I found you.
So we just finished soaking in that wonderful outdoor tub. Definitely getting one at our house. Yeah. The dogs have like made the bedroom loft section their own. They're both just been chilling up there when they're not running around chasing the horses outside. Chef Ryan, what's for dinner?
We're doing Italian chicken sausages with penne, and then we're doing a caprese salad.
And it's really nice to have all this kind of space to prepare food, a lot more than we have in the bus. Two tiny houses and animal treats and building one ourselves. Cheers.
Cheers.
Finally I feel alive.
We didn't have any basil leaves, but we had basil paste, so we're making do with what we have. Appetizers.
When I saw something heavenly, you turned my darkness into day.
So I'm kind of thinking one of the coolest elements of tiny houses is the loft space. I know it's really meant to be sort of a practicality thing because there's not a lot of square footage, and so using your vertical space is the smartest thing. But honestly, it just makes like your house so much cooler because it feels like you're in a tree house a bit when you're sleeping in a loft. Like you wake up and you definitely have like a treehouse vibe, especially if they do the windows right. And this place has done the windows right.
Finally I feel alive. Heart on fire in my chest, feel the wild rush. I can see a world away. Finally I feel alive. I found you, a world brand new. Sky is
Well,
Wow.
I think I give this day like an A+. This place an A+.
10 out of 10,
10 out of 10.
for sure.
5 stars, 10 out of 10, 100%. I feel like we said the word magical so many times today I lost count, but I mean, really this place is pretty magical. On that note, we're gonna get some sleep, and so we can wake up early and get the most out of the time we have left tomorrow before checkout at noon.
Hopefully do some yoga.
Yoga on the deck. We'll see how I feel, but you enjoy if you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night. So I'm writing in their guest journal about how our stay was. So this is another cabin on the property that is available on Airbnb as well, and they let us know that no one is in here, so we can give you a little tour of that. Let's check it out. Wow, this is gorgeous. Look at this kitchen. Wow, this one is very luxurious. This one is equal amounts luxurious to the tiny house's sort of coziness. Look at this sleigh bed. Let me show you the bathroom. This is amazing. Look at this door. This is amazing. Wow. Look at this. How cool is that? Very steep. I'm glad they have a handle here. Oh my goodness, this bathtub. Wow. I think this is my favorite thing of this whole place. This copper clawfoot tub with these full windows here. Views of the horses over there. Wow. Let's check out this view. Wow. Okay, well, this is where we're gonna leave you. We're gonna pack up our stuff, tidy up a bit, visit the goats, and say goodbye to the horses one more time. I feel like I could use a little bit more time here. It's just been such a unique and incredible experience. And I think for us, I don't want to sound too cheesy, but it's been a little bit life-changing, because the reason I sought out this place is because we wanted to kind of build something kind of similar to this on our land. Obviously we have totally different terrain, but we want to build sort of a unique glamping experience and incorporate sort of our farm with our glamping. So staying here really gave us a lot of ideas, inspiration, and just kind of hope. It made us feel like we can, build something like this too. So highly recommend a stay here just to recharge. I mean, it's the perfect place to just sort of relax, reset. The hosts have clearly just done an incredible job of designing and laying out the space so you feel just sort of at peace and at one with your environment and the animals. What about you? What are your final thoughts on the place?
I do like how you're sharing a spot or sharing a place with nature. You just have the horses, you're in the horse corral, so expect to be woken up with horses at your porch looking for apples and carrots, and then drinking water out of the pond and walking around eating the grass. The birds, there's so many birds. There's geese, there's the herring that come down. Yeah, you're just surrounded by nature.
I hope you enjoyed the tiny house tour and coming along with our experience here around the grounds, which was the highlight for me, just that connection with the horses. I think too, just sitting on the deck in the fireplace. Oh, in that outdoor bathtub. I mean, yeah, there's a lot. Everything about this experience has just been really cool. Hopefully you can come and experience it for yourself. Like I said before, I'll link to the Airbnb for both the cabin and the tiny house in the description below. If you do come, please say hi to Dory and Meredith, the host, and tell them that you saw this video and it inspired you to come stay at their beautiful place here in Ione, California, I believe is how you pronounce it, which is sort of central middle towards the eastern side of California a little bit.
So if you guys like this video, hit that like button, and if you guys want more van life, off-grid living, and alternative housing tours, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, and we hope you'll come along our adventures in the future with us. So we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.